We taped the earlier part of this show a few weeks ago, and we're back in studio with an update. Since Bill claimed the polygraph test that the police gave him in connection with their investigation came back inconclusive, and he wanted to take another test to prove his innocence, I sent him to a polygraph examiner in his area recommended by former FBI profiler Jack Tremarco after the show.
Dr. Phil has asked me to take a polygraph test. I'm more than willing to take this test because I want to prove my innocence. I have not done anything wrong, and I want to prove it to my family, especially my wife and children, and the community. I truly feel I'm going to pass this test hands down because I absolutely did nothing wrong.
How do you do so? My name is Pat Kelly. I'm the polygraph examiner.
Yes, sir.
Why don't you come on in, please?
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
You have a seat over there, please. Want to make it tight.
I just finished taking the polygraph test. This gentleman here seemed to know what he was doing and have my best interest, my grandson's best interest. I feel confident that I passed the test. I know I passed the test.
I'd like to tell Bill the results directly, so Bill and Betty are joining us via satellite to hear the results for the first time. But first, Bill, let me ask you, how did the test go with the examiner? How did you feel about the test, and how were you treated by the examiner?
Oh, the examiner was very professional. He seemed very, very good at what he does. And I felt okay, as comfortable as I could be in a situation I was in.
All right, well, let's talk about the questions.
Okay.
The first question was, did you touch, and we actually used the name and the body part, but for television purposes, I'm going to edit that somewhat. Did you touch your step-grandson's genitals for sexual gratification?
My answer was no.
And your answer was no.
Yes.
There were two questions, actually. The second question was, other than hygienic purposes, did you ever touch your step-grandson's genitals? And your answer was?
No, sir. No, I did not.
And the results to both of those questions are that you were being deceptive. That you were not telling the truth.
I don't have anything to say. I don't believe that never happened, so it's hard to hear something like that.
Betty, how do you feel about this?
I don't know. I'm devastated. I just can't ever see that happening with Bill.
Well, Bill, you did take a plea, and you did take the convictions on this, correct?
I did take a plea bargain, yes, sir.
And you have now failed the polygraph
Apparently.
on this. Well, not apparently, you
Okay.
did.
Okay.
What do you think people should do given the information that I hold in my hand now and what the court holds in their hand on your end? What should we think and what should we do?
Well, I don't know. You know, I thought for sure I would never fail a polygraph test, given the standards, the rights, you know, the right person doing it. That's why I was willing to come on your show. Why I was wanting to reach out to you, because I knew that you would have some answers for me and my family, because I didn't feel like I was being treated fair from the beginning. And I know this never happened. I'm not going to acknowledge something that I did that never happened. But as far as sexually being a predator, no, sir, never, no.
Well,
And
Betty, would you agree that there are enough indications here that you have to err in the direction of caution here?
It's a lot to think about, that's for sure.
Thank you very much.